Hi guys, Past George is once again on the decks, and I'm here with update number 1 for part number 3 of the Leopard. And I'm here to talk about my plan of how to paint this Leopard. So what you see in front of you cramped in the screen is the Leopard, of course, this in pieces. Too much Leopard in this episode. And here is what I'm thinking of doing. So I will start painting the road wheels, of course, which consists the major part of this vehicle. Then I'm gonna paint all of the lower hull, attach the rest of the moving gear and the tracks, and next up I am going to attach the side fenders in its respective side, and then we move from there onto the upper hull, turret, Pioneer tools and accessories, and the rest of it, and probably weathering, decals and weathering. So that's my plan. I hope that I'm gonna stick to it. I will give you more updates as I go. So see you soon. Welcome guys, part 2 for update number 3, and what you see in front of you is the lower hull just moments before I will cover it all up with the moving gear and the side fenders. So let's talk about a little about what I have done. Over here I have finished with the road wheels. Here is a closer look of them, and I have done most of the job on the lower hull. And when I say the lower hull, to be specific, I mean from the fenders and above, but normally if I flip it around, it will be from the lower fenders and not above, the opposite thing, you get what I mean. So let's see what I have used, what colors I have used to make it up to this point. Instructions state that the lower hull and the road wheels need to be painted with olive green. The only olive green I had in hand was this one. This is 7965 from Vallejo, olive green model color, as you clearly can see. Then I have used dark rubber 306 from Panzer Aces. This is my go-to color when I want to depict rubber. And let me give you a closer look so you can understand what I'm talking about. For this part over here, which I suppose that it is a shock absorber, so this is a moving piece up and down. I suppose that no paint sticks on it as the vehicle moves, and I have chosen to paint it with Modeler metallic. If it focus, it will be 71065. So I have base coated the lower hull with all these colors, and my next choice was to depict a vehicle that has been in the field, and even though it goes by regular maintenance, mud always sticks in hard to reach places and crevices. So I used this earth texture. You see over here that the tank rests on it, and I have placed it in strategic points, over here and on the corner of the fender, which are points that they are hard to reach, so they should be hard to clean. And after that I made some mud streaks with the use of these two colors. Is 315 light mud and 316 dark mud from Panzer Aces once again. So I have placed small dots here and there, and with a wet brush with water, I have made upwards and downwards movements, and I also wet blended them. Now I want to give you a closer look, because after that you won't be able to see my work on the lower hull, because all the all the moving gear is gonna hide it. Now let's give you a closer look. As I said, focus. Okay, here it is, guys. All the matte effects in their glory. Oh, I forgot to tell you that I have used the pin wash, made the pin wash with the Tamiya panel liner, and this is the other side. Pretty cool stuff. Now, of course, my next course of action will be to weather a bit the wheels, attach them onto the lower hull, sprocket and idler wheel as well, return rollers also, tracks and side fenders. That's everything up to this point. I'm gonna return when I do all the other stuff that I told you. See you soon. Part 3 from the update number 3, and what you see in front of you guys is the lower hull almost finished. As you can see, I have applied all of the road wheels and the tracks. I have also slightly weathered them with dust wash, if I may, and a dark wash. I have attached the fenders and I have painted the three color camo scheme. So three color camo scheme is olive green, 70, 90, 67, black, 71, 0, 57, and the only brown I found appropriate was mahogany brown, 70, 80, 48, 46, sorry. So apart those three colors that take the majority of the upper hull, I have also painted the periscopes over here in the front with the use of, give me a moment to find it, of steel. The first layer was steel, and then the second layer of color is periscopes, 309. And once again I have detail painted parts here in the rear, the tail lights with clear red, clear orange, let me see, and I have also, focus please, detail painted this cross over here with white. The white color I have used is this one, 70, 90, 51, and finally, I don't know if my camera can catch it, but yes it can, I have painted this and this one with steel and clear orange. First coat was steel and second coat was clear orange, so I can help the clear pop a little bit more. So I have gave the whole lower hull a black wash, and now I will proceed to attach here in the back the accessories and the towing ropes, and then we will continue with our work on the turret. So I will be back when I will finish with this. See you later. And without further ado, guys, what you see in front of you, it's part 4 for update number 3, and we have the turret painted and shaded, detail painted as well. I just finished shading the whole thing with panel liner. Let me give you a closer look. So wobbly mode it is right now, guys. This thing is huge, and it covers most of my workbench. Same colors, the only thing, same colors I have used for the rest of the build. The only thing I have changed is, I don't know if you can see it. Let me put the camera down and give you a better look. Give me a moment. So, the only changes over here is the optics, which are not so dark in up close. Over here I used one coat of steel, then clear orange panel lining, and then clear orange on top of the panel liner, and we have this effect. The effect of the lens. Same goes here for the front. Over here probably you won't be able to see it because it's dark enough, but you have to take my word on that. So let me reattach the turret onto the tank, the rest of the hull, and here is the accessories I have attached, and the towing ropes here in the back. So we are near completion, guys. Wobbly mode once again, I'm sorry. Here is how it looks for the time being. What's left of it to do is to apply the water slide decals for the Royal Dutch Army version and the anti-aircraft machine gun. So I want you guys to give me some time to attach them, and I will be back with the final on this build. So see you in a while, guys. And finally, guys, we have made it to the end of the Leopard 2A5 assembly. What you see in front of you is the finished build. I have just applied the decals and the anti-aircraft or the machine gun over here, the turret machine gun. What I have to tell about this final step of the build is that I am amazed by the decals, because the decal film is as close to the decal as possible. Take a look over here, and on the front there is minimum silvering from the decals, and the decal itself is really thin. The only problem, quote unquote problem, I faced with the decals is over here in the back, and I'm gonna explain you. This Netherlands symbol, according to the instructions, should be installed over here, but there is no room and there is no possibility for this one to go over here. So I took the artistic liberty and installed it over here. Apart that, the decal phase was a breeze, simple as pie, and no issues at all. Now I wanna say a few things in general for this kit. Now that I have built it, I have a more all-around picture of this particular kit. And what I have to say is, for me, every kit has its issues. Some of them have big ones, some of them have small ones. This one in particular has small ones. Okay, we would all like a kit like Tamiya, which goes together by itself, but sometimes kit like this deserve your attention. The only real issues that this kit had was some minor things like where to place parts, because there were no corresponding places or corresponding holes and stuff like that. The only real issue, if you ask me, is these turret baskets over here, which are clearly in need of some photo edge pieces. If you grab a photo edge mesh and you can do this, you are a boss. You're gonna have a perfect and a beautiful display piece for yourself, and that's all. You just need some extra elbow grease, and you just need some how can I say it, you just need some extra knowledge on modern tanks. For example, Rick from Rick's 1 to 35 scale models should be the guy suited for this build. He should work wonders on this one, because he has a far better knowledge of modern and especially German modern armor. Anyway, I am pretty pleased of how this came out. As you can see, everything is in place apart the mirrors, which I knocked intentionally off because I don't want them, and everything fell together in place. I am pretty pleased. And I would love to hear your opinion in the comments section below. Now, and with all that said and done, we have made it to the end of this build. Before I go, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching. I also want to welcome any newcomers. I hope that all of you are enjoying my videos and what I do here. If so, you all know what to do. Leave a like, comment with your thoughts and opinions, share the video, or even consider subscribing for more builds to come your way. Until the next time, fellow modelers and friends, take care and model on. It was that Mofo Daemon, signing out.